Michael, you're in the Orlando area all the time and visiting Disney, which is my favorite place as well. But while you're there, I think you should spend one day experiencing Universal Studios. It would be very cool to see it through your eyes. In this video, I'm going to explain why that is not going to happen anytime soon. I have very little doubt that it would be a lot of fun. I think I'd have a great time experiencing something new. I wouldn't lose my love for Disney, but I'd say, oh, I can appreciate this. This is cool. Especially Harry Potter Land. I've heard that's really, really nice. I've never been personally, not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I could definitely appreciate it. But I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Now, before I dive into the details, I do want to reassure you that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can dethrone my love of Disney, especially in the Orlando area. It's just not going to happen. It would be cool to see something other, theme parks in the area, but nothing's going to dethrone my love of it. So with that said, let's get into it. Ever since I started vlogging, I've been hearing from those in our Disney family, and yes, you are allowed to love as many theme parks as you want. There is no limit. You don't have to just choose sides. You can love it all. But I've heard from many in our Disney family that would like to see me go to Universal. In many of your recommendations, you said it would be really cool for me to kind of see the differences between the two, what Disney does extremely well and maybe what Universal can learn from it, and vice versa if there are things that Disney can learn from Universal. I'm sure it would be interesting for you to see my reactions for the very first time. However, don't forget, when I go to Florida, I'm on vacation. I'm only in Florida for an extremely limited amount of time, and it really feels too short as it is for everything that I want to see at Walt Disney World. So the idea that I would take away from vacation time at a place that I am super passionate about, I love, and I already feel like I don't have enough time as it is to go to some place I have never been before, even though I'm sure it would be fun, the idea alone of just doing that does not interest me at all. Now, the counter argument to that, and you might be thinking of it already, Michael, you won't know how much you like it or maybe dislike it until you try it, and I 100% agree with you. There are plenty of examples of this, but one recent one for me is my experiences on the Disney Cruise Line. Before 2017, I had never been on a cruise ship before. Disney Cruise or any other cruise line, never. It was the very first time in 2017. And before that time, I had given it some thought. I said to myself, oh, Disney Cruise Line, wouldn't that be nice? Maybe one day in the future. But I never prioritized it. I never said, okay, I'm going to set vacation time aside, not go to Disney World during this vacation time, and instead try something totally new with the Disney Cruise Line. Walt Disney World does have my priority, but after going on a few Disney cruises, the Disney cruise now directly competes with Walt Disney World in my mind for my vacation time. I'm seeing an example of this playing out right now as I'm trying to plan my holiday vacation. Do I go to Walt Disney World and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, or do I go on the Disney Cruise Line for a very merry Disney cruise? Even right now, as I'm making this video, I have not decided what I'm going to do for the holidays. I know it's going to be a lot of fun no matter what we do together, but it goes to show you will not know how much you like something unless you try it. So with that in mind, will I ever go to Universal just for a day or two to try it in the future? Maybe.
What? What? What?
What? What?
What?
What? What?
Whoa, Michael, are you serious? You're going to give up valuable Disney vacation time in order to go to Universal Orlando? Are you serious? No, definitely not. Ah, see, now I've got you. I said I might visit in the future, but I'm not planning on taking away from valuable Disney vacation time. So what's the plan? For me, there is only one way I'd visit Universal Orlando or another Orlando area theme park, and that's if I'm not on vacation. You may have already figured it out by reading between the lines, but the only way that I would visit another Orlando area theme park, maybe visit, I'm not saying I will, maybe, is if I was no longer a resident of this state and instead became a local. Now, before you get your hopes too high, I have no immediate plans on any kind of move, maybe never, okay? So I don't know if this is ever gonna happen. I'm just saying the only way that I would even consider going to another theme park that is not Disney in the Orlando area is if I was a local. Now, those are my thoughts. I would love to hear from you. How do you prioritize your vacation time? For me, it's Disney. I'm a Disney guy, even if I go, and no promises that I will, but even if I go, just know that it would maybe be once or twice. I am totally Disney biased. That's just who I am. You know this at this point, but I'm Disney biased. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. I want to close this video by reiterating that I am a Disney guy. I might try these others, maybe no promises, but even if I do, maybe it's once or twice, and that's about it. I'm always going to be focused on Disney. That's my priority. That's where my heart is. Disney for me. But even though I am a Disney guy, I have a Disney bias, and this is how I choose to prioritize my time, it doesn't mean that that has to be the only way. You can love all of the Orlando area theme parks and still be a part of the Disney family. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.